Hello everyone, my name is Anderson and welcome back. Today we're going to study about used to and would. And in this lesson about used to and would, we have two parts. Part one, we're going to study used to, and part two, we're going to study would, and we're going to practice a little bit with a mini quiz. We're waiting for us. So, okay, let's start. So before we start to learn about used to, I want you guys have a look at this picture here. So we have Jane, who is 30 years old. We have Michael right next to Jane, who is also 30 years old. So from this photo, we can tell the fact that they're having a blind date. They're having a first date ever. So, oh wow, he's wearing a nice clothes, and she's also wearing a nice clothes too, and they're having a tea or coffee, and then you can see three hearts between their eyes. So like they must, uh, I'm sure they are talking something romantic like this. Oh, you look so great today. Oh, like how are you? What do you do? Stuff like that. And while the conversation, Jane suddenly asked Michael, "So, do you smoke cigarettes?" Oh, that was a tricky question. But Jane asked Michael, "So, do you smoke cigarettes?" Michael was Michael was hesitant because he didn't like he's not he does not smoke cigarettes. But when Michael was 20, he smoked cigarettes. He smoked cigarettes. He doesn't. He does not smoke cigarettes at the moment, in the present right now. He does not smoke. This is the present. He does not smoke cigarettes. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. But however, when Michael was 20 years old, he smoked cigarettes regularly. And also repeatedly, not once, but a lot. Okay? Very good. So Michael said no, but I used to smoke cigarettes. One more time. No, but I used to smoke cigarettes. Can you say one more time? Very good. Yes. No, but I used to smoke cigarettes. He doesn't smoke cigarettes at the moment in the present, but he did. He smoked cigarettes in the past. That's why we used to. But why used to? Why did we use used to in this context, in this situation? Here's the definition here, just to make it clear. We use used to describe past habits and repeated actions over a period of time, which means you did not do it just for once. You did it repeatedly. You did it a lot of times. So this is a past habits. So you guys must have habits, but I'm not gonna ask you what your habits were. But habits, something that you did, but you're not in the past, but something that you did for a long time, maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 5 years, maybe or 2 months in the past regularly. Obviously, it was not a present. And also, it's really hard to give up, like cigarettes, okay? Or just watching Netflix, like around the midnight, and just he cannot go to sleep like this. That's why in this in this context, we use used to. Okay? We use, again, used to describe past habits that you did regularly in the past and repeated actions over a period of time. That's why we used to. However, we're not using used to just to describe habits and actions. We also use used to. We also use used to describe about yourself overall, about yourself, not about the action that you did before, about yourself. In other words, condition, your condition. So let's have a look at the example here. So let's read. I used to be healthy and fit. I used to be healthy and fit. So in this sentence, let's draw a timeline again. So does that mean that this person is still healthy? Healthy still? No, he's not healthy. He used to in the past. In the past. So this guy used to be healthy and fit. Past condition. Past yourself. The past you. Okay? The past you, but in the present you're not healthy and fit. So in this context we use used to as well. Okay? So for your easier understanding, let's move on to the example. Let's read it together. Jack was always nervous when he did a presentation in front of many students. One more time. Jack was always nervous when he did a presentation in front of many students. So we can figure out that this sentence indicates past. It's not happening right now. So it's the past. Jack was always nervous. He was in the past when he did a presentation in front of many friends. But in the present, Jack looks very confident on the presentation stage, which means he doesn't get nervous anymore. He looks very confident on the presentation stage. Okay, now we have figured out one timeline but two events. In the past, Jack, very nervous when he did a presentation in front of many students. But nowadays, in the present, Jack looks very confident. Confident Jack on the presentation stage. So now let's make the sentence with used to. So when we want to describe Jack's past condition, state, it's pretty difficult word, but just it's much more easier to understand that is about yourself. Just past yourself. Okay? So how do we make sentence with used to when we want to describe Jack's past Jack? Okay? How can we do it? The answer is here. Jack used to be always nervous when he did a presentation in front of many students. Jack used to be always nervous. It tells you the past Jack. Jack used to be always nervous when he did the past and the past simple of the do. He did a presentation in front of many students. That this was the Jack past condition states has been described by using used to. Okay, then teacher, how do we structure the sentence with used to? Okay, now I'm going to tell you. So we have two sentences here. but it doesn't have any difference. So 1, past actions. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes. Past extended states and condition of yourself, past version. Jack used to be always nervous when he did a presentation in front of many students. Used to. Okay. We also can write like this. I smoked. I smoked. And also, Jack was nervous. We can say it like this. But if you want to describe more deeply, I would rather use used to. So how can we structure the sentence with used to? First, we put used to in between the subject and the verb. I used to smoke. I used to smoke. And the base verb. So what was the base verb, everyone? It's also called infinitives, yeah? So let's have a look at here. Smoked. Smoked is the past simple form. But when we want to use used to, we need to change smoked into a base form of smoke, which is smoke, okay? So that's why we use used to with our infinitives. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to be always nervous, like this, okay? Very good. Now let's move on to the quiz, mini quiz, just one. Okay, so put used to into the sentence in a correct place. So here's the sentence with past simple. So I went to the gym every morning, but I don't do anymore. Every morning, which means it's a repeated action, right? Repeated action. Repeated action, but in the past, but it's not happening right now. She doesn't go to the gym every morning at the moment, but she did, okay? Then how can we structure the sentence with used to? I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now, let's have a look at this verb, went. We know it. Go, went, gone. Go, went, gone. We need to use went. Oh, went is the past simple. But when we want to use used to, it has to be changed into base form, infinitives, yeah? So I used to go to the gym like this. I used to go to the gym every morning, but I don't anymore. One more time. I used to go, base form, to the gym every morning. Repeated action. That's why we used to. I used to go to the gym every morning, but I don't anymore. So this was the answer. Okay, now we're going to study would. It's really easy, but continue. If you want to learn would, continue to the part 2. And let's solve some quiz, okay? So go back to the website and go to the next part of the video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.